What if I told you that the most powerful people in the room are often the easiest to predict, not because they're boring, but because they never let emotions decide their next move? Most people think power looks like mystery, random decisions, sudden changes, keeping everyone guessing. But that's exactly how weak people behave. Here's why. Imagine two leaders. The first changes their opinion every week. One day they're excited, the next day they're angry. Sometimes they reward people, sometimes they punish them for the exact same thing. At first, they seem unpredictable, but over time, people stop trusting them. Now imagine another leader. They stay calm. Their standards never change. If you know their values, you can almost predict every decision they'll make. Surprisingly, people respect this person far more. Why? Because the human brain is constantly searching for patterns. Every second, your brain asks one question: am I safe? When someone behaves consistently, your brain relaxes. You know what to expect, and trust begins to grow. That's why the strongest people don't waste energy trying to look mysterious. They become reliable. Think about the people you admire most: the best coach, the smartest teacher, the friend who always keeps their word. None of them are exciting because they're unpredictable. They're respected because they're dependable. Here's something even stranger. Manipulative people often try to appear unpredictable on purpose. One day they're incredibly kind. The next day they ignore you. Then they suddenly become friendly again. This emotional roller coaster creates confusion. And confused people become easier to control. Many mistake this confusion for power. But it's not power. It's instability disguised as confidence. Real power doesn't create chaos. It creates clarity. Now here's the part most people never notice. Predictable doesn't mean repetitive. It doesn't mean living the same day forever. It means your principles never change, even when your circumstances do. A powerful person can change strategies, they can change careers, they can even change their opinions, but they don't abandon their core values every time life becomes difficult. That's the difference. Anyone can stay calm when life is easy. Consistency only becomes visible under pressure. Imagine someone insults you in public. Most people react instantly. They defend themselves, they argue, they try to win, but the powerful person pauses. Not because they have nothing to say, because they know every reaction teaches people how to control them. The less your emotions control your actions, the harder you become to manipulate. And here's a secret almost nobody talks about. Predictable people make faster decisions. Why? Because they don't ask, what do I feel today? They ask, what do my values say? That single habit removes doubt, overthinking, and unnecessary stress. While everyone else is trapped inside emotional noise, they move forward with quiet confidence. Ironically, this makes them appear even more powerful, because certainty is rare. In a world where people constantly chase attention, approval, and validation, the calmest person often becomes the most influential without saying much at all. So if you truly want more respect, stop trying to be mysterious. Stop trying to impress everyone with unpredictable behavior. Instead, become someone whose actions always match their principles. Because in the end, people don't remember the loudest person in the room. They remember the one who never had to prove they were powerful.